What's good, everybody? MidMorningSol back at it again with another chapter to play for Cafe Enchante, darling. Yes. So where I last left you all, Canus done up and killed this damn fairy. This poor rando fairy. He done whacked off the head. You know, she had a good head on her shoulders, but it done fell into the basin before the rest of the body went into the basin of Medio. And then Canus went about his business. And then Illa and I were like, what the fuck? Whoa. Like, how am I supposed to approach this? Lord have mercy, this thing wants to cut me off every 2 seconds. So yeah, now in the new chapter, chapter 2 for Canus, it's now a question of, well, what the fuck? How am I supposed to approach this guy, right? So y'all, without further ado, before this damn screen kicks me off yet again, let's go ahead and load up the game. Chapter 2, Fatum, I don't know what this is. Let us proceed, shall we? We shall. I hope the mic isn't fucking up though, y'all. Real talk. Ugh. So, yeah. What an awkward situation we're put into. On that day, at that moment, Canus relentlessly cut down the little fairy. It has been 2 days since I witnessed it. Contrary to the shock I experienced, Enchante was doing business as usual.
Yeah, I
know something. How the hell is Meezier drinking all this coffee and his teeth aren't like tar black? Like, what the fuck? What is he, like, is the demonic toothpaste like something to be rivaled here on Earth? Whatever he has, I want it, because I touched the slightest bit of black tea and my teeth look yellow as hell. Alright, simple man. Soda and a burger. This is a fairly simple order, Katone. Oh, yeah. A cup of hamburger and a soda black. Got it. Girl, that girl zonked out. She zooted, boy, I tell you. Well, to be honest, you can't have a black soda. I forget what company made, like, I think it was Pepsi Black or something black. But there is a black soda. It's scary. These giggles and laughs and like snarky faces really get me. He's such a cutie. Oh, sorry. Can you repeat that? I was wrong. Business as usual was far from the truth. You still thinking about that shit, huh? Ever since then, I've been having a hard time concentrating. Girl, you was like 2 more octaves away from sounding like a damn mosquito. But I digress. Oh, so cold. Damn, them dots are just getting longer and longer. Holy shit. But it's kind of putting Katone at a between a rock and a hard place. Like I get that she can't focus, and I would say they just confront it head on, but he fucking killed somebody in front of you. He didn't know though, but he did kill somebody. So it's like, you're just wondering, well, how can I try to pursue this or whatever? Do I want to pursue this? I don't know. He just killed that fairy in cold blood, didn't even care. That's his job, though, as the fairy of death. I can't. The more I try not to think about it, the more it comes back to me. That gentle Canus, without a hint of hesitation. And as I was running my pen across the notepad absent-mindedly, oh, ill, you worried about me. Ill suggestion. Put my mind at... What is with these line breaks? Ill suggestion put my mind at ease by reaffirming that what I saw wasn't just my imagination. Yeah, he was there too, because he was carrying us in the air as Canus killed that fairy. You're right, but I'm very confused, to be honest. I know you're curious too, Ill, but for now, can you keep quiet about it? Thank you for being understanding, Ill. You're a stand-up guy. Ill nodded lightly and returned back to his seat. Though, I told Ill that if Canus comes in, I wouldn't know how to behave around him. Well, just don't freak out, I suppose. Rutro. Katone, don't freak out.
今日は随分と集まりがいいな。リンド以外はいつもこんなもんだろ。むしろお前のが遅かったんじゃねえか。少し野暮用がな。
What in death? Katone, you really wigged out about it. Jesus, then just go somewhere really quick. Make yourself busy elsewhere if you can't handle it. He's normal. He looks and acts as he usually does. As I was searching for something to say to him,
Canus がどうかしたの?
Oh, nothing. I overreacted to Kariya's the fuck. I overreacted to Kariya's casual questioning. For a while after that, I tried to keep it. Oh yeah, excuse me. This is why I get for playing at night. For a while after that, I tried to keep an eye on Canus, but nothing really stood out. He was carrying on as usual. Tell him that you saw it. Well, never mind. She might not be ready. Then, perhaps because I am too obsessed with every little detail of his behavior. Just tell him you saw him kill that fairy. Like, is this really how you are? Just ask him that. Canus talks to me as everybody leaves their seats.
いや、おそらく気のせいではないと思うのだが、何か我に用があるのだろう。
Ill, did you open your big fucking trap?
遠慮せず相談してくれた方が我としてもありがたいのだが。
Oh, well, I freeze up and break eye contact with him. Then I... What? Girl! Both these answers suck. Let me save. I just ask him directly, but that's just me. Alright, so if I say nothing, he's gonna be like, no, something's wrong, I bet. If he's that perceptive. If she would have asked him directly. Oh, excuse me. Just ask him. I wish she did ask that. That's in the thought. Did you kill a fairy in Medio? No way. I'd never been that much of a straight shooter. I never had the courage to be. Figures. But if I keep this anxiety to myself forever, I'll never be able to look at him or look him in the eye and be honest. You're not looking at her eye though. You haven't done anything weird lately, have you? Girl, what the fuck? Yeah, that is fake. Before I realized, I had asked an awfully vague question.
変なこと
You know, like bad things.
どういう意味かわからぬが。
Girl, he's not gonna catch these damn hints. You gotta ask him directly.
我は誓ってあなたに恥じるような行為はしていないぞ。
Does that include killing innocent fairies? That's good. Katane, girl, he's so fucking stupid. You saw him kill that fairy, and that killing is getting to you. So you should have asked him straight up. Like, you have to like swallow your fear. In the face of my awkward questioning, Canus, as usual, replies in a straightforward manner. But as anyone would expect, it seems that he is flustered by my sudden questioning.
なぜあなたがそんなことを聞いてくるのか。我には皆目見当もつかぬのだ。
Are you gonna kill me if I asked you directly?
細かい事情を話せぬというのなら構わない。
He's taking this very nicely.
だが、できることならあなたには笑顔でいてほしいと思う。
She ain't gonna be doing that unless she gets what's bothering her off her chest. Smile.
ああ、そうしてまたいつも通りに我を出迎えてほしいのだ。
Oh, but I don't welcome killers in my establishment.
この店は、琴音は可能な限りそのままでいてほしい。
What? Stay as they are? Motherfucker, I'm trying to get to know you better so it can evolve from what they are.
ソーアン殿の時代から変わらない我の安らぎの場所として。
Canus's gentle voice and words offer me solace. But a big fat stinky butt. softness. When he said "as they are," it sounded like he's trying to put up a wall around his true feelings. Wait, what? It sounds like he's trying to put up a wall around of his true feelings. What? Whatever, child. It's too late for me to be trying to make grammatical sense of these weird sentence structures. Despite the pessimistic speculations, a few days have passed.
簡単な検査だから俺一人でもいいのに。
Oh, Kariya, come on. Don't you want Oni-san to make sure nothing weird happens with you? Oh, don't say that. You know I'm worried about your condition. Besides, I wanted to talk to Rindo too.
ならいいけど。
We're visiting GPM for Kariya's examination. We make our way down the hallway. I always think of hallway as one word. That's right. The reason why I came with Kariya here is to talk with Rindo about Canus. Yep. With the GPM's wealth of data on non-humans, maybe I could find out something out about what Aksys, get it together. Maybe I can find something out about why Canus did what he did. The why. Yeah. It's either the reasoning or, well, no, not reasoning, but take out the, basically. I've already let Rindo know that I'm visiting, so all I have to do is meet up with him.
それじゃあ検査室あっちだから。
Okay. Alright, I'll see you later. As I watch Kariya quickly walk away, I've started heading in my direction. First, I have to get to the rendezvous point Rindo and I agreed on earlier. Damn, it's like the third time in like under 10 minutes that I've yawned. But he did say that GPM doesn't have a lot of information about Medio. But I'm going to ask anyway. If I can get any information, however small, I would consider it a win. In fact, after that day, I visited Medio a few times with Il in hopes of having a tea party with Titania. I was hoping the fairies would tell me what was going on with Canus, but...
Canus Espada. 死を告げる妖精について知らないわ。何もね。
Was this the first time we went to Medio? Or probably not. This is probably like recently we went to Medio. The fairies, who are usually very friendly, immediately ran away the second they heard Canus' name. But on the other hand, I was too afraid to ask I was too afraid to ask Titania, who knows anything about Canus. Girl, you need to swallow that fear and get some chutzpah. Fucking just ask. While those thoughts ran I'm missing words. While those thoughts ran through my head, I reached the rendezvous. Hi, sweetheart. Rindo was already in the room waiting for me. He waves to me.
いらっしゃい。結構深刻な話かな。
You can tell.
そりゃね。みんなに内緒で話がしたい。なんて言われたらさすがにね。とりあえず飲み物を持ってくるよ。適当にかけて待ってて。
I graciously accept the tea that he brought over from the drink bar. Ooh, tea sounds nice about now. It's cool as hot. Cool outside. I observed my surroundings subconsciously. Perhaps Rindo was overly cautious, but there aren't any other employees in the room. Excuse me.
それで話っていうのは
Well, I'd like to learn some details about Medio. There's something I really need to know. Like Medio's culture, the fairies' ecology, their predicament. I'd appreciate any kind of information you could give me.
メディオについてみんなに秘密でっていう割には随分と大雑把な話だね。
Well, though he had his doubts, or he has his doubts, not like I said had, he didn't really try to press me any further. Then, after contemplating for a while,
前にも少し話したかもしれないけど、単純な話、GPM にはメディオの情報が少なくてね。むしろ現地を見ている分、僕や君の方が詳しいかもしれないくらいだし、世界そのものについて詳細を聞くなら、やっぱりカヌス本人に聞いた方が正しい情報をもらえるとは思う。
Oh, I don't want to because he's a goddamn killer. He's a murderer. You're right. I knew this would happen. Fuck. However, keeping quiet now won't solve anything. Despite initial hesitation, I decided to tell him exactly what I saw. Uh-oh.
カヌスが妖精を殺した?
Yes, at least that's how I saw it. Rindo then fell into deep thought. And then...
僕はそんなに驚かないかな。
I wasn't expecting that. What? But, I mean, he killed a fairy?
ああ、いや、冷たく聞こえたらごめん。そんなつもりはないんだけどね。僕だってカヌスが妖精を殺すなんて想像がつかないし、そんなことをするやつかなとは思うよ。けど妖精界メディオは異世界なんだ。人間界とは何もかもが違う世界。
Maybe it's because I've been visiting so often, but I guess I've forgotten about it. Then he says,
他者を殺しちゃいけないのはあくまでも人間界のルール。
I mean, you shouldn't be killing shit in general. Unless you absolutely necessarily have to. For your own survival.
世界が変われば正しいことだって変わる。現にベスティアでは殺戮こそ正義なんて物騒なルールが根付いてるわけだし。そうなるとやっぱりたとえ君が見たことが事実だとしても何かしらの事情があるんじゃないのかな。そしてその理由を知るにはやっぱりカヌス本人に尋ねることが一番確実だと思うけどね。
I think Rindo is absolutely right. There must be a reason. I agree, but Canus is always so kind. That's why I just couldn't believe that he murdered that fairy without an ounce of hesitation. It's just my own emotional response. I'm fully aware of that. The Canus that brutally cut down the ferry. The Canus that always looks out for others in their time of need will provide a helping hand. That didn't sound right when I was saying it. I just can't put those two together.
Soれなら初心に立ち返ってみたらどうかな。
Huh?
信じられないなら信じられるよ。彼がわからないなら理解すればいい。アンシャンテに来たばかりの頃、ミシェルがよく言ってたんでしょ。これも相互理解ってやつさ。
Just as soon as Rendo's words soothed my conflicted mind.
発見発見大発見
Fucking anime Dexter's Lab. God, he's so annoying. Ooh, ran up in here? A voice comes from the back of the hall. Rendo smiles bitterly as a figure comes rushing in. Oh, hello, Mikado.
おおこれはアンシャンテのマスター君お久しぶり&僕の話を聞いていきたまえ
What?
僕はまたこの天才の名が歴史に残ってしまうほどの大発見をしてしまったのさ
Mikado's lab coat sways as he spews his science jargon. Oh. Ominous, creepy guy. How are you? Oh, hello to you too, Mr. Assistant.
いや、ジョシュ君。一応確認なんだけどさ、ミカドにも僕はこの時間来客中って伝えたよね。肯定する。
Bitch, how come you didn't acknowledge me when I spoke to you?
が、こうした事態は予測がついたはず。よって、措置の過失と判断する。
Like, what, you don't speak to women? You sexist? In response to Mr. Assistant, Rendo rolls his eyes. Wait, hold on. Mikado, aren't you supposed to be examining Kariya? You better not have abandoned my, little Ototo-chan. I don't know how you say little brother in Japanese.
安倍カリアに関しての対応は予定よりも早く終了した。
Okay, at least he's speaking to me.
またそれと並行し、別の検証を実施。その解析結果が予想外だったと、こうしてこれは騒いでいる。
Okay. So the outcome was so impressive that he wants to immediately report to Rendo. Is that really what's going on?
というわけで妖精界メディオについてある程度は知っているね
Oh, yes. We were just discussing that. I don't know if there's some sort of ulterior motive behind his question, but I play it safe by nodding along.
ならば話が早い実はリンドウがメディオから持ち帰った花弁などの各種解析がようやく完了してねなんと
Interesting. That's their way of saying ta-da. Okay.
その遺伝子配列が紀元前に絶滅したとされている人間界の植物と極めて似通っていたのだよ
Okay, so you can link Medio with Earth. I'm pretty sure Katone's gonna be like, huh? What the fuck are you talking about? plant life.
植物と
Rindo and I look at each other. Okay, she knows what Akira is talking about.
そう、これを受けて僕は仮説を組んだ。メディオには何千年何万年か前に人間が何かしらの植物を持ち込み、それが巨大に成長した結果、世界樹になったのではと。
Huh?
ああ、いや待て。しかし、そうなるといろいろと問題があるぞ。世界樹ほど質量がある超巨大植物の存在。一体どうやってその成長や維持に必要なエネルギー、つまり養分を保っているんだ。
Mr. Mikado starts pacing around in circles and gets lost, or as he gets lost in thought. What he just said.
ああ、放っておいていいよ。帝はいつもこんな調子で自分の世界に入り込むからさ。
その意見を肯定しよう。適度な時間が経過次第、私がこれを開発課へと回収しておく。
Right. But he was talking about Medio. I wanted to hear more of what he thought.
ひとまずカリア君の検査が終わったなら彼を拾ってアンシャンテに行こう。僕も休憩時間だし車で送ってくよ。
I entered the back of Mr. Rindo's fancy car and sit next to Kariya. Oh, we're not doing the date thing anymore. So, how did your exam go? Did you pass, son? Are you winning, son?
体調的にも精神的にも大丈夫だって。
That's good.
一番の懸念だった妖精の力もちゃんと抑えられてるみたいに。
お、それは朗報だ。お祝いに何か美味しいものでも食べようか。
Kariya thinks on Mr. Rindo's proposal for a bit.
お祝いはまだちょっと保留がいいかも。
Did he say anything? Oh, that's me. How come? All these people with these damn K names. Holy shit. It's hard to keep up. Kariya continues after thinking deeply to himself.
今までずっとごまかしてきたけど、自分の体とか正体のことちゃんと両親にも話そうかと思って。
Interesting. Oh, that's... Kariya has always struggled with this. As we think about this, Mr. Rindo and I are speechless. But...
安定してきた今だから言いたいんだ。父さんにも母さんにもずっと体調やこの力のことで散々心配をかけてきたから。それと俺もなんだかんだアンシャンテで結構人外のこと勉強したからさ。林道さんにも言われたことだけど、そろそろ将来のことも考えなきゃならないと思ったんだ。人間として生きるか、妖精として生きるか。
Kariya continues.
あと家族に打ち明けたら、ひょっとしたら自分のルーツもわかるかもしれないでしょ。
Came out to your parents. Hold on. Oh shit. We is living in a day where that's celebrated, honey. So do what you must if that's what you feel like you need to do.
俺が妖精の先祖返りなのは先祖の誰かに妖精がいたから。だからそれも少し調べてみたいんだ。俺が俺自身を正しく理解するためにも。
His words are filled with strong conviction. Both Mr. Rindo and I what the hell? Both Mr. Rindo and I are unable to stop him right now. Kariya is trying to think about his own future for himself. You're so mature, Kariya, considering you're only in middle school. I don't think I ever took things that seriously when I was in middle school. And without much thought, I went on to college, got a job, and ended up where I am now. As soon as I finished.
Otome-chan, それは違うよ。
Oh, you try to make me feel good. What? As he stares at the road and drives, Mr. Rindo continues.
君はアンシャンテにただ流れ着いたんじゃない。自力で泳ぎ着いたんでしょ。ソーアンさんの後を継がずにごく普通の OL として人生を終える選択だってあったんだから。
うん、俺もそう思う。琴音があの店を継いでくれたから俺だってこうして生きてるわけだし。だからもっと自分に自信を持ってよ。
Kariya, Rindo, confidence in myself. Yes, they're right. Since when did I start investigating behind Canus's back? Being the owner of Enchante is my identity and my place in the world. And as the owner, if I believe that we could be open with one another and develop trust, then I think it's only right that I ask him what happened. Be there for him if something is wrong. What the hell is that sentence? My job is to provide a place where Canus can find peace, comfort. Peace, comfort. Not peace and comfort. Peace, comfort. Sure, okay, whatever. I received words of encouragement from Mr. Rindo and courage from Kariya, who inspires me by his attempt to better himself and his quality of life. Yeah. I decided to ask Canus directly about the incident. There you go. I told you should have did that. But you need this kumbaya, come to Jesus moment, so go for it. I told you, you just need to buck up and ask him. Before I am able to chicken out, I immediately go to Canus the next day and ask him if we could take a tour around Medio together. Why, so you can kill some more fairies in front of her? Noise, 10 out of 10. That morning, while watching Medio turn from spring to summer, we walk around as we casually converse. This world will always be so strange to me. The seasons change in a matter of hours.
確かにな。人間界に慣れてしまった今では、我ですらレディオの時の流れに不思議さを覚えてしまう。
But real talk, y'all, I would hate that shit. Like, you know, I would hate certain times of the day all the time, but thank goodness it isn't how it is in human world here. It takes a lot longer than a few hours for the seasons to change, even though Florida doesn't really have seasons.
その昔、我が人間界に出たばかりの頃は、人間界こそが不思議に思えたんだが。
I figured as much.
季節の移り変わりがないせいか、時間の感覚が狂ってしまってな。妖精界での用事をすっぽかして、ティターニアに迷惑をかけたこともある。
No kidding. Oh, come to think of it, when I first came to Medio, it worried everyone.
あの時か。あなたの姿が見えないと分かった時は、皆で慌てふためいたな。
Sounds like he was really worried about me. Canus places his hand on his chest as he recalls that day. Yeah, back then,